What's going on, world? All right. By the time you're watching this, well, anyways, today, let's get to time. It is 8:23 Sunday, June 29th, going into 5 weeks out. And this week, it's a lot of things that's about to take place. 5 weeks out is close. It's 30 days, into the day of. I'm actually mad excited, like really, really, really excited. Looking forward to it. I've been busting my butt, putting everything into it. This week, I'm actually getting back onto social media. And I really had to think about it, y'all. And I say IG. I've been off of Instagram for a month. It was just important for me. I really this was a season for just me. I really didn't need to kind of show off what I was doing, So even as I going into July, and then, now I'm so much closer to the stage. It's like, do I really need to? But honestly, I feel like I really need to, not necessarily for people to see what it is that I'm doing, because I really, I don't even know if y'all gonna see me. I'm probably gonna be rocking a hoodie the whole time, honestly. But I think it's important because for the last month I've been watching people's journeys and they have inspired me. And again, it just goes back to I'm not here just for me. Though this season, June was, I know, this was for me. This whole journey is for me, but it's bigger than me. I think that's the best way to put it. And it's important for you all to see what it has taken for me to get to this point. I know I've kind of shared a little bit, and honestly, I would have loved to share more. However, you just have seasons in your life that you just really have to focus, and I don't think that I would have been able to be at the point where I'm at now if I would have allowed, too much distraction or too many things going on. So as my Women Who Lift camp is coming to an end, it's just an exchange of capacity versus adding more. And I think that's very important, when it comes to how you add harmony to your life. I think that people want balance, but it's very hard to have a balance. Why would you want everything, bad and everything good at one time? For me, it's just flowing. I like the flow of things where, yeah, you got your high, low, high, low, high, low, but it ain't all the way low, all the way high. And I think it's just being able to understand your capacity and just exchanging energy. As you give energy to something, and now that season is done, now you can take that energy and put it towards something else, versus pulling energy from different spaces and not being able to give your all in certain areas of your life. So if there's one little gem I can give you right there, is aim for harmony, not necessarily balance, and just learning that all things, certain things in your life have to kind of go on the back burner, just be on hold for a little bit so you can give it the time necessary when you have the capacity or the time. So for me to be able to take this time to, stay off of social media so I'm not distracted, I'm not triggered, I'm not, I'm not here to impress anybody. This is for me, y'all. I'm so excited. And I'm so proud of myself, and that's the biggest thing for me. That's huge. However, I want you to see that it hasn't been easy. It's not. Actually, y'all are about to see the hardest part. The hardest part is leading up to the show. Though you get excited, you're more depleted, you're more tired. Just recently, this week, I was actually sick. So I had to take days off. Just because my body was just so worn out and so tired. So, we've had a couple rest days that is just completely just rest. And I'm just coming off of a cold, so with your body fat percentage being down, and, that means your immunity levels are down. You have to, you got to be conscious of that. You got to listen to your body. And for me, it was I was pushing, and it was my body was yeah, I know you got your grind in you, but I'm gonna need you to chill out. So I'm not fully 100%. I'm kind of there. I feel like I still got, here, but outside of that, I feel really, really good these last couple days after my rest day. And I'm excited to show you guys more of the journey. So I'm gonna try to catch up. I still been recording things. It's just, putting things together so that you guys can see it. So, I'll probably load y'all up like I did last time and give y'all a few videos at a time, so you can kind of see what's been going on the back end. And then hopefully, I'm praying, y'all. Like, I wish I had, like, I've been watching videos. I wish I just had somebody right there just following me the whole time. People got that. I don't have that. It's just me. So outside of putting the camera up, talking, planning for it, I be trying to enjoy my meals. I don't need, to be honest with you, those are the times I don't need no camera in my face. Especially not me trying to do it. Trying to get y'all angles and stuff. Nah. So I just be watching videos. I be like, man, when I eat, I want to be at peace. So, sharing that with y'all. But again, I realized, like, I'm literally sitting here, and no joke, y'all, I'm sitting here watching people eat. And I'm like, what is you doing? But it's inspiring. Like, I'm watching people eat and I'm eating, because I understand the sacrifice and the appreciation of eating. Like, there's conversations of, like, it's not that, like, we can't eat. Like, we're making decisions and sacrifices for what we desire. And it's not easy because it's a decision. Ain't nobody for it. It's like just a decision. Like, and it's a hard decision to make on a daily basis. Trust and believe. So, I just wanted to kind of share as I go into why, I'm not sharing as much, but why I look forward to sharing, moving forward. So, just an update. Sunday is my cardio day. I don't do any training. So Sundays will be, my longest fasted cardio days because I have time, and then posing. And I've moved my meal prep days to Saturdays so that I don't have to worry about that. Like, once I get home, I watch church or go to church. And then after that, I just get to chill. And that's the plan, is chill and then prepare for the week. So I've been liking that. That's, I think I've made changes, but even going into July, having to make changes again because, my cardios went up, it'll go down some days, literally because of where I'm at. I may get a rest day or I may have to eat more, so things are going to constantly change. So again, I'll do my best to, record and give y'all, the leading up to it, and even leading through it. So one thing I'll tell you right now, we don't just get to the finish line, we run through it. So I'm looking forward to not only stepping on the stage, but, what comes after. Once I get there, what do I look like? What's next? What's, though I'm keeping my eye on the prize, y'all, I'm going to say this on today's day. I got unfinished business, and it's been on my spirit and my heart. And I plan to truly, I'm a visionary, and I see it. And I've always been a person that I say, I want that. I see that. I'm going to go get it. And that's what I'm going to do. So just know that I said this on this day. And I'm very appreciative of certain people. I've got an opportunity to watch their journeys and their stories. So I want to do the same and be a blessing and an inspiration, and impact somebody as they're watching my journey, because somebody else is on their journey to the stage, their journey back to the stage, their vision towards stepping on the stage. Like, there's levels to this. And I'll tell you this, anything you put your mind to, you could do, so I'm excited. So just wanted to give y'all that little update. And we about to ride out, do church and all that good stuff. So 5 weeks out, and getting back on social media, and so y'all can see me a little bit more. So, all right, y'all. Peace. Hey, oh yeah. If you made it this far, this is what I need from y'all. You do me a favor. Like video, hit that right now. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And then make a comment for me. You know, give me some words of advice. It could be words of advice, feedback, comments, things that you would like to see specifically. You know, let me know that y'all watch it. And that, you know, what I'm doing is somebody's paying attention. All right, y'all. Peace.